What this century worships is wealth. And to succeed, one must have wealth. At all costs, one must have wealth.
You underrate yourself. Believe me, without wealth, you'd have succeeded just as well.
When I was old, perhaps, I lost my passion for power. I couldn't use it. Youth is the time for success. I couldn't wait.
Robert, how could you have sold yourself for money?
I did not sell myself for money. I bought success at a great price. That's all.
But what first made you think of doing such a thing?
Baron Arnheim.
Damned scoundrel.
No. He was a man of a most subtle and refined intellect. A man of culture, charm and distinction.
I prefer a gentlemanly fool any day. And there is more to be said for stupidity than people imagine. But how did he do it?
One night, after dinner at Lord Radley's, the Baron began talking about success in modern life as something one could reduce to an absolutely definite science. With that wonderfully fascinating, quiet voice of his, he expounded to me the most terrible of all philosophies. Philosophy of power. I think he saw the effect it produced on me, for some days afterwards he wrote and asked me to come and see him. I remember so well how, with a strange smile, he led me through his wonderful picture gallery, made me wonder at the strange loveliness of the luxury in which he lived, and then told me that luxury was nothing but a background, and that power over other men, power over the world was the one thing worth having, the one joy one never tired of, and that in our century, only the rich possessed it.
A thoroughly shallow creed.
I didn't think so then, I don't think so now. Wealth has given me enormous power.
But tell me, how did the Baron finally persuade you to do what you did?
When I was going away, he said to me that if I ever could give him any private information of real value, he would make me a very rich man. 6 weeks later, certain private documents passed through my hands.
Council documents? I had no idea that you, of all the men in the world, could have been so weak.
Weak? Oh, sick of hearing that phrase. Sick of using it about others. Weak. To stake all one's life on a single moment. To risk everything on one throw, whether the stake be power or pleasure. There's no weakness in that. There's a horrible, a terrible courage. I sat down the same afternoon and wrote Baron Arnheim the letter this woman now holds. He made $2 million over the transaction.
And you?
I received 300,000 from the Baron.
Did you ever suffer any regret for what you'd done?
No. I felt that I'd fought the century with its own weapons and won.
I'm very sorry for you, Robert. Very sorry indeed.
What's to be done? What can be done?
Well, the